Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here for the first time, my name is Nicole and I'm your online sister girl. I wanted to get a little bit more personal and share a little bit more of my experience with you guys about waiting on God to answer a prayer, or waiting on God to basically show you which way to go. Because if we take things in our own hands, we tend to either A, not get God's best, or B, just mess up our situation altogether. Walking with God has been one of the most amazing, challenging, loving experiences I have ever experienced in my life. And I will be honest to say that it's not always easy. I've always been so ambitious. I've always been so independent. My mind has always been, if there's a way, I'm gonna figure it out. It's very tempting to do what you want to do, especially in reality when you're looking at, let's say, deadlines. Life gotta happen. Decisions have to be made. And you're like, God, don't you know that this date is coming? Don't you know that this bill is about to be past due? You have all these questions asking God, what in the world? You know what I mean? Just the other week I ordered a package, you guys, and it was supposed to be here on the 5th. It did not get here until the 10th. I feel like in that moment, God was trying to teach me something, because I was like, wait a minute. Why is my package not here when I was expecting it at this time? I experienced irritation. I experienced anger. I experienced every emotion that you can think of, especially when you're expecting a package. But you know what? In that time, as when I was waiting on that package, it was still on the way. It didn't get lost. It didn't get broken. Nothing happened to it. It was still coming. There was a delay. And there was a delay because of some other things that was going on, which was out of my control. I feel like in that lesson, God was teaching me, one, patience. He was also teaching me, two, that other things had to take place in order for me to get my package. Maybe there's some other areas in my life that needs to be taken care of before God can answer this prayer. Maybe there's some other things in your life that needs to be taken care of before God answers a certain prayer, or God moves a certain piece in your life. Maybe there's some things that you don't know about in the background that are going on right now as we speak, that God is working on, that needs to be handled in order for your blessing to come forth. We don't never know what's going on behind the scenes. Your blessing is not always going to be in the way that you think it should be, or on the time frame that you think it should be at, because God has other plans. In the word of God, it says his ways are not our ways and our ways are not his. God thinks above us. God thinks beyond. God thinks with the end in mind. We have to remember what and who we are serving. We have to remember, why are we doing what we're doing? I've learned in this last couple of months that my time frame, it does not matter. Your time frame does not matter. We are on the clock that we done said that needs to be done at this certain time, but God is on a whole nother spectrum, and God is looking at us from a whole nother distance. If you are in a season right now in your life where God has not answered a prayer, or he has not done something for you, or you think he has not done something for you, I want you to take a minute. I want you to ask God for help in this season and tell him that you need him to help you to deal with the season, because it may be something that you need right now. Healing, your broken heart, all types of things that's going on, and it feels like God is not there. But I need you to ask God for his assistance. I need you to pray more. I need you to get in his word. I need you to tell him exactly how you feel. I need you to tell him if you're frustrated, angry, impatient, all those things. Be honest with him, and I guarantee you guys, he's going to meet you where you are. God says that if you draw near me, I will draw near you, and that is a promise, you guys. And I need you guys to utilize that promise. The things that you are waiting and praying for and have prayed for are on the way. Do not put a time frame on God, because that's where you mess yourself up at. Do not sit there and think that God has forgotten about you just because you have not seen that blessing yet. It is a reason why it's not there. No matter what you are praying about, is God first in your life? Have you made him a priority? Have you made him the focus of your days? Have you made him the main thing that you're going to focus on this year? We have to stop living for ourselves, and we have to stop living in our truth and live in the truth. And the truth is Jesus Christ. Stop listening to people who are not of God tell you what you should do. Stop listening to people who don't know God tell you what you should do. There is nothing wrong with getting counsel. God actually encourages that. But make sure you're getting counsel from people who love God, who know God, who trust God, and who actually makes God a priority. One last thing, you guys, do not grow weary in doing good, For in time you will reap a harvest. And that is also a promise. I don't care if your money is low, business, that house, that relationship, I don't care what it is. Continue to keep doing good. Continue to keep God first. Continue to keep praying. Continue to keep working. Continue to keep moving your legs and your hands and doing what you know is right. And in time, in due time, your season will come. Remember, I always tell you guys, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And with that being said, always make sure you are utilizing your time so when the opportunity comes, they can become one. I really appreciate you guys for liking, subscribing, and coming back to the channel. My heart is for Jesus, and my heart is also for you guys and for souls for Jesus. So thank you so much for all the love and all the support, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.